code now.
Okay.
So welcome everybody to the May 2nd Ortelius General Meeting. I can go ahead and start real quick while Tracy's looking for the doc. All right, cool. So over the weekend, I updated our owners file to include the folks from Emporous. So we are now working off of the owners file, and there's a second YAML file that points to manage all the groups. I try to keep it pretty open for now, and we can kind of tweak it as we go, and create the right groups and stuff like that. They have a lot of groups that I brought over. They have like certain permissions for documentation maintainers versus code maintainers, things like that that we may want to overlap or rework. We'll kind of play around with it as they bring their repositories over. So Andy will start probably bringing some of the test repositories over this week. So when we do our announcement at CDCon, we'll be able to have folks come to the Ortelius org at that level. Other things, I have the Common Code library is coming along pretty well, and tying that into a new microservice. So hopefully by the end of today, I will have a microservice like template that we can work from, and Arvin, you'll be able to roll out all of replicate that to all the different repositories for the new blockchain stuff. So that's kind of what's going on that front. Any questions?
Just ping me if it is ready today, so I will start working on it from today.
Yeah, I'll once I have it done and out there, I will let you know through Discord, and so you can. I'll give you when things are good to start replicating.
Yeah, we have to create an issue for this, so we can track.
The issue's out there, I think.
Okay, then I will assign myself.
Yeah, if you can't find one, let me know and I'll make sure. I'm pretty sure I created one, but I don't know what the issue number is off the top of my head.
I'm finding it right now.
Okay. So that's kind of what's going on that front. Anything else? I can't think of anything at this point. So that's what's happening with all that stuff. Tracy, what do you got?
Myself. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to be sending an email out today to report that we are going to have a technology oversight committee. There is a repo in GitHub for the TOC. I've added let me share it really quick if I can find it really fast. Ortelius. I added
Steve,
what was that, Arvin?
Yeah, I have posted that issue in the chat.
Okay. I don't know why I can't find TOC. There it is. Okay. All right. So I've added, there's now a TOC repo. This was covered in the last board meeting. So sort of the TOC configuration, what the responsibilities are, the configuration, and I'll report this in the email. We'll do 5 members, each serving a 2-year term, which means that we're going to have a pretty well, we don't know. It depends on if somebody, you have to rerun every 2 years. So we may have a case where we have 5 new TOC members, which isn't terrible, but I'm sure that some people will get reelected and some people will drop. Then internal to the TOC, they will elect a chairperson to basically run the meeting and call for votes. And the TOC will meet a minimum of 4 times a year. So it'll be a quarterly meeting. And that's pretty much all there is to the TOC. But I will send out a link today or a notice today for people to send me nominations. Or I probably should just create a discussion in this and ask people to add nominations to the discussion or email me so that we can start a TOC. We'll try to get the TOC election starting June 1st. We are pretty much set for CDCon. Everything is ready. I am currently finishing up a new data sheet that we'll hand out at the CDCon booth. I'm also going to get new stickers. And Sasha, we sent your jacket to you again yesterday. So let's hope this time it arrives. It's going to be there it's being sent via FedEx, I think. Or was it DHL, Steve?
Thanks so much. I really
So
appreciate
hopefully
it.
you'll get a jacket soon.
It's okay. I do African time, so I'm chill.
Okay, good. I'm going to bring a handful of jackets to the CDF booth to give away, and I think that we'll only have about 15 left in India. So we may need to do some more ordering, and I'm going to start looking at other swag that has a less of a size requirement, maybe a hat, a baseball cap with a cool alien image on it. We are working towards the 19th. That's coming up really soon. So if you're going to do a presentation, I think for those of you who said you would, I sent you a link to Google Drive to upload your recording. And when I get back on Monday, the 14th, I will make sure and pull all that stuff together and get it set up for the 19th. Steve and I will have to that week also go through all of the numbers and calculate everybody's contributions and badges. And that's what I got.
I got an email, I think it was from Michelle or somebody from the CDF asking about an agenda for our project summit at CDF at the.
So there should be
Did
a
you get
shared agenda. I started one for you and Andy to work on. I shared it with both of you. You could probably send it to her.
Okay.
She may just want to have like a little blurb of what we're going to talk about, but I can.
I just wasn't sure if you were on that
No,
chain or not.
I did not see that because I'm
Okay,
not listed as a speaker.
Okay, I will take care of that then and make sure she gets the info that she needs.
Yeah, and there is I did create a shared doc, so you should be able to share that with her.
Okay. And then there's something else from them.
I think you guys are also going to talk to Spinnaker and other folks, right?
Yes.
That's what we're going to try to cover. We're going to try to
we're going to go to their summits and introduce ourselves and I'm going to try to get some time on I can't think of his name right now, but his schedule to go over some of the problems they're having with managing microservices.
And it looks like some of the demo theater sessions. I don't know if we had one of those.
We do, and it should be on your calendar. And I invited you, and
I know they just moved everything this morning.
Oh, they did. So they changed all the times.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well,
Just
we'll have
want
to double check that.
Yeah.
It should be in a spreadsheet.
Well, I'm looking at. It's weird because they only have the demo theater session. It just has Shipwright and Cloudbees and Tecton. Oh, there's a Sword Tuesday at 11:15. I don't know if that was the same time we originally had.
Probably need to look on the calendar to make sure it doesn't conflict with one of our talks.
Yeah, I know. That's things moving around. Here's the link.
I will figure that out.
I think we're good, but
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it. We've just been pretty focused on getting the materials together and getting ourselves to Vancouver and getting our talks submitted. And I think we're all good. So while during next week, if you have any questions or issues with getting something recorded, if you've volunteered, Tony, I have yours, so it's up and ready. It's ready to go. Just let me know.
Okay.
and then I just have a general question. Does anybody have any experience with Killer Coda Kubernetes environment and accessing it from your desktop? You know, like
Yeah,
we
I used it.
launched.
I used it for studying for my CKA.
Right.
And-
Were you able
and-
to
and Adam,
port
what's up?
forward and stuff?
I just used the browser.
Okay.
I didn't actually like do. Are you saying I like open a terminal connection from my local machine?
Right.
No, I didn't do that. I just used the browser.
Okay.
But Adam, is his name Adam?
Yeah, I think it was Adam.
Yeah, Adam showed me he was building some Ortelius stuff in Killer Coda.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
here in the repo.
By default, you have utility to forward any port from your like client using kubectl. You always can like tunneling stuff, but I don't know if you are like saying for end user stuff.
So we have a person that's trying to run Ortelius in Killer Coda, but they keep on standing up different environments. So if you stand up Ortelius in the Kubernetes environment, the Kubernetes environment in Killer Coda doesn't have the correct drivers for creating an ingress. So you have to do a bunch of port forwarding, I think, to be able to access it. And then the same thing, I was able to stand up Ortelius in K3S under Ubuntu, but the native K3S that comes, the playground of K3S, doesn't have the port forwarding ingress as well. So I'm trying to get this person to the right environment for them to be able to access Ortelius. And I don't know why they're just not using kind that Sasha set up locally. So
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
in the
but
end, I mean, there's
still, you can do just port forward with kubectl, and it's going. The port forwarding is a port forward to the service. So you are jumping into a service. You should not need an ingress. I think so, because it's a port forward directly to the service
okay,
endpoint.
okay, I'll give that a try. I may reach out to you, Sergio, to get some help on that.
how does that
Yeah,
environment stay updated? Does it use the Helm charts?
Usually
Yeah,
just do
it's
that.
using the Helm chart and everything like that,
Yeah.
but it gets this weird Nginx bad gateway message on the port forwarding. That's why I was
Does
wondering
it-
if anybody's familiar with how Killer Coda is set up.
No. Yeah, sorry, I probably wasn't very helpful. I just used it for training, but I only used the terminal, the
Yeah.
browser.
Yeah.
'Cause, I didn't use it for Ortelius. I just used the Terraform.
Okay. All right, that's all I had. Just a general question. I try to get this person sorted out. That's all I had.
So Steve, I just changed that demo theater time slot to May 8th because They put you at 11:30 and you have a panel on the TOC at 11:45. Kind of
That-
tight.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. It looked like things were coming across a little weird.
Yeah, I don't think that they look, but I'll send an email to Bati and Roxanne and let her know I switched it.
Okay. And yeah, and I'll get off that, the more information to them about our project summit.
Yeah, I think we should just give her an abstract and then, because it's for the schedule. And then there's a shared agenda that Andy was working on.
Yep. I saw some replies from Andy to them, so I just got to follow up to see what's going on where. Too many moving parts these days.
That's okay.
We have shared in the chat what Adam Gardner is working with Ortelius. So yeah,
Okay,
please
great.
take a look.
Yeah, that's the one exactly.
All right, thanks.
Sergio, do you have any thoughts on May 19th? Are you going to be around?
I think so, because always, I remember always our summit is on a Chilean holiday. So I think so.
Is it the
Yeah,
May 19th a Chilean holiday?
Every year is on a holiday for, yeah, and it's only Chilean holiday that day. So yeah, I'm going to be.
What a
I remember that
coincidence.
because the time every time I need to do it, I just put it in the last moment because I have like the whole day to complete the stuff because I usually have to work. But yeah, I'm going to be around.
So do you think you can Twitch Jay for us?
I think so. I remember the last year was because I was like traveling and something like that. But
You had a
right now I don't
graduation
have.
or something. The last one you had a graduation, which
Yeah, I
was
think
really
so.
good because it forced me
Yeah.
to learn to do it.
Yeah,
To
I went to
realize how
the.
hard it is.
That's your
It
son's
was
graduation.
for my kids. Yeah, my kids had
Yeah.
something in like something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was a holiday. Probably they do some kind of a scene performance. I don't remember, something like that.
Something fun though. But anyway, it was good because I realized how hard it was and I appreciated you even more because you did such a good job.
Yeah, at least it's not just dependent on me. So I'm going to check my schedule. I'm going to freeze like the day before on the holiday itself, but I'm going to try to be there for sure.
Okay, well, let me know if I need to run it or if you're going to be able to do that for us.
Okay, I will. Okay, I will confirm for the next session.
Just let me know by like that Wednesday. God, I look really bright. It's not bright outside, but
Okay? You
really,
look like
Steve and I are
in a
really bright
studio.
because we're both facing windows the same side.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
That's
it's
looked like nice
bright
weather.
out.
It's very overcast, so we got a lot of
Got a
weird
weird glow.
glow.
Oh yeah.
You look very healthy though.
I look amazing.
All right, guys, I
then
gotta drop.
So
Okay.
Sergio, I will have, I'm going to share that private YouTube channel that I'm starting to upload the stuff to, okay? I'll
Okay,
share
perfect.
it with you.
Yeah, I will check.
All right,
Bye bye.
bye.
I have